when you decide to punish an innocent person because you've experienced some sort of heartbreak from your previous relationship, and you find yourself in another relationship, but because you're still holding on to the guilt, the pain, the neglect of the past relationship, you decide not to give your all in your current relationship. You find your spouse loving you with all their heart, but because you're still holding on to the pain, you had promised yourself that whoever you're going to be in a relationship with is going to bear the brunt of what you faced. What do you stand to gain? The circle keeps going on and on because you did not get the love you required, the love you so desired. And you find someone giving you that attention, giving you all the love you never had in your previous relationship. Rather than nurture it, water it, and make it grow, you're still holding on to pains. You're still living in regret. You're still living in anguish, thereby destroying the love your spouse have for you. I'll tell you something. We are not perfect. No one is perfect. Sometimes we need to see the bad side of a relationship so as to appreciate the good side when we find ourselves in one. We are all guilty of this. It is not everybody that will love us the same way we love them. Sometimes we just have to be contented that the love grew in our heart. But many a times we find ourselves holding on to pains, holding on to memories of past relationships that it begins to affect. We don't see any good in what our spouse is doing. All you can think of is how committed you were in a relationship, how humble, how obedient, how respectful, and all was taken for granted. Rather than let go of such things, you keep it, and before you know it, it begins to brew and cook up some sort of anguish, some sort of pain. There is nothing your spouse does that seems to impress you, and they begin to wonder if they are not loving you enough. They give you all the things you lacked. They give you all the things you wished for. They give you all the things you had to beg over and over and over again in your previous relationship. It could be care, attention, money, trips. All these things were luxury to you in your previous relationship. They were things that comes once in a blue moon after constant requests. But they come to you on a platter of gold. But because you were heartbroken in your previous relationship, because you were jilted, because your ex-spouse cheated on you, because your ex-partner humiliated you, you decide not to give your all in your new relationship. I'll tell you what this does to your relationship. Over time, your newfound love will begin to sense that you're not giving it all, and his love will begin to wither. And by the time you realize it, that something is going wrong, it might just be too late. So sometimes all negative energy needs to be kept in the past. And that is why many a times I tell people, whatever you do, when you're coming out of a relationship, make sure you heal properly before getting into a new relationship, so you would have the clear mind to love whoever you are in a relationship with, as this would help grow the relationship. Until we meet again, I remain yours simple. Life is short. Make the best of it. Have a wonderful day.